Hello, what's up everyone? How's everyone doing? I didn't have any idea what to do for an intro, but well, it is what it is. So, today is pretty simple. Some of you who have been here for longer already know what's gonna happen. Hi Nick, thank you. Thank you. Hi Adelia, nice to see you too. I'm doing alright. Ish, I think. I'm trying to. I'm telling that to myself, but in reality I probably am not alright. But that's something for another topic, yeah? I can come back to that later, I guess. But today, if you have been following me on the community tab or on Discord, you already know what's gonna happen. Even on Twitter I reposted it as well. Today, I'm gonna just want to dedicate my time for the stream to talk about future content with you guys together. Because I don't want to do it alone. It's just my indecisiveness hurts me a lot. Being indecisive is stupid. It's very stupid. Although I have learned how to combat that indecisiveness a bit better in the past week compared to 3 weeks ago. There's still a bunch of things to learn, and what I have learned is it's always helpful to get some external thoughts and a little bit of assistance. With that said, what I'm gonna focus here, I made up a new drawing, as you can see, on Krita. Or critter, whatever you want to say. Doesn't matter. So, what I'm gonna do here is to draw with my tablet. But not drawing. I would be more so adding text. I just feel like I don't want to type in my keyboard, it's just boring. It's easier to see it with handwritten content, at least to me. I like to write with my hands, digitally. It's just something I'm very new to, but it's fun. Anyway, enough dilly-dally. It's time to get to the point. So, my current struggles is gaming. Oh, okay, I know, I just started. But oh my god. I'm just surprised how well I was able to draw. I see YouTube is having an error as well, so I'll let it wait a bit. Okay, anyone who can hear me, did you grab something to drink? Or perhaps something to snack even? It's time to get comfortable, just lay back. You can even just close your eyes and relax. Look, that G is horrible. I know that. The A, it's fine. But when I did that little heart, I was just like, you know, let me go a bit fancy. I was like making an I. I wanted to make like a circle like this. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I just made a freaking heart because I love doing that. But what I'm very surprised on is that N over here, and as well as the G. The flow that I had was so nice. So I'm getting sidetracked already, but that's only because I enjoy the flow of drawing sometimes. And I want to get back into it. I want to get back into drawing. But I was gonna type what the topic is on my own. And the reason the hand drawing looks better is because I'm actually using a pen on a tablet this time. Thanks to my partner for getting me that for Christmas. It was beautiful. And I don't have to do it on my mouse. I don't have to do it with my mouse anymore. So, the main issue that I've been facing recently is the topic of gaming on my own. Can you guess which games I've been playing on my own? Maybe not, right? Because I stopped talking about them. You know what? Gaming on my own? I'll get that immediately. I'll get you screenshots because I prepared to take lots of screenshots of game covers and all that stuff. So I'm waiting for the thing to start up so I can actually do it. Should have prepared that. Come on. Oh, I'm getting no signal. Isn't that beautiful? So, what happens if I don't get any signal? I press the power button. There you go. Gonna have to leave in 20 or so. It's fine. You don't have to apologize. It's really just talking. If it's important or not, it's up to you to decide for yourself. Importance is very subjective in this matter. So, I'm starting to take screenshots. And there we go, the first screenshot is there. I'm gonna put it. This game, you might already know what that is, right? It's Pokemon Unite. That's probably the only mobile game that I have at the moment that I play. I have a couple more. I got rid of a lot of them. But this game is what I play on my own. What else? Let me check my Switch. You would be surprised because from all the games I own, it's not that many, I only play Pokemon Unite. And that's not even on the Switch, I played on my phone. Because I'm 10 times better on my phone in comparison. Now then, I'm brutally honest. So, next up. How do I do this better? Put it like that. Good. Now the next game that I sometimes play on my own is Mustache. It's a rhythm game. That's all you need to know. I sometimes get back to it, sometimes don't. Now then, what else do I have left? Let me see. I have a bigger list on my Steam, usually, right? Now, I don't spot anything that I've been playing on my own again, except that one thing. I don't know if you know, but I tried to find my spark back again and tried out Sonic Frontiers once 2 days ago, I believe. Sonic Frontiers, I used to stream that a lot. I also made videos about that, and the short that popped off a lot. Like, I'm very grateful to that. I'm glad it helped people. But it's just the game itself. I'm basically done with the story, so there's only side content I haven't touched, like actual 100% with the DLCs. That's what I don't have, but I did have 100% completion with the achievements on Steam with Sonic Frontiers. So, we got that much right now. And I put Sonic Frontiers on the right side on purpose, because I'm gonna grab another game in between. And I'm just gonna do it like that, straight from my wall background. You'll see a bit of wallpaper, it's just very simple. But I'm gonna put it like here. Minecraft. Simple as it can get, right? And what else? I have deleted Star Rail and Genshin Impact as well from my PC to get more, well, you know, to have more storage space to play the other games. So, okay, now I'm gonna come here and tell you. Phone? I don't know. Only with friends. With friend. And now there's a huge gap. There's a huge gap here. Trying. Now, let's go from left to right. I play Pokemon Unite a lot on my phone because that's something I play during commute. Every day I go to work and back. There's lots of downtime. Sometimes when I don't feel like playing, I just listen to a video or just to music and just rest my eyes when I'm actually tired. Most of the times I just play ranked games every now and then. Sometimes even at work when I'm having my break, my longer break. Since each game is like 10 minutes anyway, it's easy to pick up. Mustache, however, when I'm really like I have no idea what to do and I just feel like playing something more hasty, more action-packed, I just go to Mustache to check what's up. But I already played a lot recently, so I'm like getting less and less of Mustache. And here, Minecraft, modded or vanilla. I've been playing that only with a friend of mine, only one single friend. I'm not playing it on my own, and we don't play it often, and we haven't been feeling like playing as much either. So it's very rarely that I've been playing that. Most of the time, what I've been doing is YouTube and anime, if there are any episodes up. So my free time consists of barely anything. You can basically forget about, like, let me do it like this. You can forget about Minecraft because I only played with friends. Forget about Mustache because it is rare that I feel like playing a rhythm game recently. What's left is only Pokemon Unite on my own. The issue with that is solo. It's a 5 versus 5 game. I have streamed it a few times before. It never went well. Well, not just talking about the game quality itself, it's just about the perception and reception of the streams. It didn't feel like anyone cared. There was no point in streaming. I even tried to make a video, a small tiny guide with commentary, and even that didn't really do something well. Maybe I just didn't do enough, but it's a game that I play alone all the time, and that's 90% of my free time when I wanna play games. Next up, Sonic Frontiers. This game, Sonic Frontiers, is just, I remembered how much fun I had playing that game, and I just decided to pick it up again because I wanted to feel again. I wanted to feel like playing games again. Guess what? I just did stuff on my own. I got carried away by exploration, of course, and other stuff, but it didn't feel like having fun. It was more like, collect this. Just collect this shit. Then go over here, collect this. Now this. Oh, you have to fight that boss, huh? And he's holding you back, huh? And I'll do a little challenge over here for 1 minute. And then you can go back here. It's just collecting stuff, and it reminds me of the boring routine of Genshin Impact. And really don't like that at all. So, with all things regarded, I only have one game that I'm playing, and it's this game. Nothing else that I play on my own. This is also just a solo game, because I don't know, I have not found anyone who feels like playing with me. I've been searching online for potential teammates or just even casual players. Like, I don't care if it's like someone who is bad at the game, just someone to play with and having fun, right? And even then, like, I might be talking on a high horse with this game due to my skill level. It might give me some kind of ego boost. I don't want it to sound like that, but I can play every single role as intended and do well with almost anyone that I pick up with. I can play different playstyles with each role, and I know the most optimal way with certain Pokemon, and sometimes I still go for the niche option that is more fit for the scenario. You have seen me possibly playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3, right? Strategizing, creating complete setups to min-max the proper way to fight certain enemies. And hitting a limit, of course, because boy, hard mode is so hard. And I had experience with mobile games, the 5 versus 5 style, just like League of Legends, ever since 2016. How many years? 8 years experience, so I have pretty easy time. I'm on master rank every single season on this game, and what I struggle with is having teammate issues. However, I do admit there are some times that I just am bad at. Certain scenarios I'm not good with, because I don't know, should I prioritize myself, my own growth, leveling up and potentially snowballing, or should I prioritize saving my teammates' ass and hoping he doesn't think of it as like, hey, let me go fight with him. No, when I come save your ass, I want you to retreat. I'm saving your ass for a reason. And I ping, I say like, retreat. I ping like this, I'm saying like, be careful. Or just follow me to some place like that. I try to communicate as much as I can. And I've been so numbed out for all the bullshit that comes with games like these over the past years without even Pokemon Unite. I've been playing Mobile Legends for the longest time. Even attempted League of Legends for a while, for half a year. And quit, of course. I don't want to be in League of Legends at all. No. It's just, there are certain times that I have fun. Especially since last week, around Friday or Thursday, I bought Sableye, the supporter, and his role is to annoy the shit out of the enemy, and I've been having so much fun with that. And As a supporter, you're very dependent on your teammates, right? But with Sableye, I have the potential to annoy the enemy so much that they just don't want to play anymore. And oh boy, it's funny just to steal their jungle. But no one cares, so I don't stream this anymore. There's no point in me playing this game on stream because it's just like the same kind of thing over and over. Oh no, Nick is back to League of Legends. Press F in the chats. We lost our comrade. I hope you will be revived soon. But yeah. I can do a lot with Pokemon Unite. Helping people. Talking about proper playstyles and all that stuff. But I don't feel like there's a point for me to do that at all. But that aside, that is my little corner. My brain almost wanted to say My Little Pony, but nope, nope, nope. So, any other game that I felt like playing? Let me check. Have I ever felt like playing any other game recently? On my Switch? Possibly one. And I'll make a screenshot real quick so I can put it to perspective right now. And you can see it right here. Sky, Children of the Light. That's a game that I might actually pick up and play on stream for a very long time in the near future. This is a cozy game, very comfortable. However, I have a few hours already. I know how to play this game. There's basically not much to the story left for me to discover. However, there are always new stuff that you learn and see. The environments are beautiful, everything like that. And I can't give my first time experience with this game, even though I wish so. But I will touch upon this topic in a bit. So, that game on the side, leave it be. Another game. A game that I've been wanting to stream again and play on my own. We're still on the chapter on playing games on my own. I want to play this again. I wanted to have that game so much, it seems fun. It is for free on mobile, App Store, Google Play Store. It should be for free. And sorry for the bad qualities, but hey, Slime Rancher 2. Slime Rancher 1 used to be my comfort game, as well as Slime Rancher 2 to a certain extent. I haven't played this game since, let me check, 18th of May. That last time was also the time where I streamed this game. I just have this feeling that I can't go back playing the games that really gives comfort to me without streaming. I can't. It feels like I'm wasting content, or when I play I'm like, oh, I wish I streamed that. I wish I was live showing the people what just happened. I can't play this anymore. Well, I'm trying to. That's why I kind of pushed Omori a lot and suddenly had the spark for Pokemon Violet again, and I've been having fun with the challenge until Team Star recently, of course. That's a complete different thing. Well, I'll be streaming Pokemon Violet on my next stream. Don't worry about that. I can tell you that much now. So, it's getting warm. I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Whew. Am I the only one here with a very hot weather? Jesus Christ, 30 degrees Celsius outside. Yesterday was just as hot. Boy. Anyway, next up, I've been trying to play Kingdom Hearts on my own as well. Well, Kingdom Hearts 2 with my friend just to show him the game, but I stopped that. That's why I didn't count it on playing on my own. I'm gonna go on a Kingdom Hearts break until, well, I'm only opening that game up to get the video done, the next video that I've been feeling, and after that video I probably won't indulge in any Kingdom Hearts game until Missing Link drops out for the mobile games, right? So now I will put up some games that I've been wanting to play but I didn't feel like I could due to the limitations that I've been feeling. And such limitations hinder me a lot. Now, these games are not categorized at all at the moment, right? It's just several games that I felt like playing. And it's not many. I can tell you that much. It's not many. You'll see. That's the wrong one. Here we go. You suck at parking. I showed this game. I showed this game on stream before on my anniversary. This is a game that I've been wanting to play again. And I'm scrolling through to find another game. Which one was it? Okay. So that's a special one, but I can't really get a good picture of this. It's also kind of a secret that's gonna get spoiled. And it will be so bad quality, you'll be laughing at yourself. I don't even know if you can read that. Can you read that? It's Galaxy on Fire 2. Sorry for the bad quality. I'm gonna drink tea. If anyone knows this game before me mentioning it, you're the real G. Amazing. I'm so happy that someone else knows this game. I used to play this as a young teenager on my phone long ago. I've been wanting to play this. I bought this to play it on stream again. To experience the whole game again, but on stream. However, also, I've been wanting to play this game on my own kind as well. I'm torn apart with this one, right? Now, I added new games to my wishlist. My wishlist was empty until a while ago. So, I'll make this bye-bye. I'll show that later. And talk about this right now on the screen. This is the reason why I haven't been playing You Suck at Parking. There's no one to play with. I can play it alone. But there's a campaign, right? A story mode kind of thing. Just a campaign that you can do on your own. I just did the first island accidentally on stream. I didn't know there wasn't that many. and I've been feeling like playing this. I really enjoyed this game, but I've been holding myself back because there's no one to play with, which is why I haven't been opening this game up. So there are two reasons for this one. One, I'm alone. Two, stream. Right? Those two reasons are the reason why I actually don't play this game. You suck at parking anymore. Slime Rancher 2? Why am I not playing this on my own, even though I feel like playing it sometimes? Stream for content. That's the reason. I just can't because I feel like it's a waste to play on my own. So, well, I can get this away, and I'll also get this away. These were the things that I want to play on my own. However, there's a couple more. I just found out about this game. I watched videos online. I tried not to spoil myself much, but do you know Outer Wilds? That's a game I'm very interested in playing. It's on my wishlist and I'm hoping for a price reduction soon. And there's another game that I'm not gonna mention due to it being mostly for multiplayer reasons. A game that I want to play with friends and not alone. It's a co-op game, of course. Now, another one that I've been getting very interested in is this one, Wizard of Legend. It's like a single player game. I've been wanting to play them. And there's another one that is very surprising. I can't believe I would ever say that out loud. But you can see, I've been getting interested in Pal World. But before I talk about that, I have to quickly do this and that and this and that and that. Take a sip. Let's talk about these two. To the left, Outer Wilds. Why, when I buy this game, why do I feel like not playing even though I really want to play it? Stream. It's a first time experience, and that alone holds me back from playing the game, because I'm like, well, since it's my first time experience, it might be nice to stream. That's why this whole thing holds me back. And you can see a pattern here. With Wizard of Legend, it's fast paced, right? I love wizards. I love magic a lot. And my take is can't stream ? I feel like this game, I also want to stream my first impressions and all. I love coming up with ideas. In this game, it's like a roguelike where you do whatever you can with the things that the game throws you at. And every single time you make a new run, there will be a new outcome. You can combine spells, make spells useful in certain scenarios. It's very fast paced, and that's the reason why I believe that won't be possible to stream at all. I have a feeling that's not really it. That's not the kind of vibes that my current streaming is going for. The most fast-paced action-based game that I've played on stream recently, Kingdom Hearts. Action-packed, Xenoblade. It seems fun. It seems lots of fun, which is why it's in my list. But I'm unsure. It's a big question mark on this one. You know what? It's such a big question mark. I'm gonna make it with my mouse and make it as big and ugly as possible. There we go. There we go. The ugliest question mark to exist. That's a big question mark. Yep. I am very unsure about this game. It reminds me of Magica 2, the way you describe it. Well, guess what, Nick? That's the game that I didn't want to talk about because it's a co-op game, right? I found both Magica 2 and Visit of Legends thanks to a YouTuber, Stella J. I really love that content, really love that guy. And yeah. I'm just gonna put that away. And there will be some organizing that I have to do in a bit. There we go, this got deleted now. And outer wilds go away as well. What is this? Parking? I don't know if I'm gonna do this. Unite. This one. Yeah. I can delete this one. I already talked about Sonic Frontiers and I can delete that one. So, that was gaming on my own. That whole part, that section that we just talked about. Those are the games that I feel like playing sometimes, but I just feel like I'm being held back. Well, did you think that was all? Nah, I purposefully made myself forget about this one. Why did I? There we go. Pal World. It's this game that I didn't talk about yet. And this is like the most controversial game on the list for myself. Okay, before I talk about this, let's hear what you say. Lots of games, try Magic 2 and all. They tend to be too fast-paced. Yeah, it's very chaotic. Even for me, I just didn't understand shit when I looked at some gameplay when some people made a review about them. But it's good not to understand shit. Because if you do understand, it's like a spoiler. It's always a thing, like when you don't understand a single thing that you're seeing, it can't be a spoiler. What do you mean you can self-cast death? you can do /kill on Minecraft. The screenshots I just took on my Steam, on my Switch and all that stuff. That's why some of them have this like update kind of thing. You know what, just... There we go. There we go. I have no clue what that update's supposed to be. Anyway. So. First time experience. I'm gonna make it a short abbreviation here. Stream. Multiplayer. And accidentally solo. There you go. You can't read that unless I duck down. Anyway. So, you know what? Just let me delete the last part here. Okay. Before I gave my reasons why I picked this game, now, the more important thing is, I don't think I can just start playing, because it will be my first time experience. And that is so valuable to me. A first time experience is very valuable to me in any game, anything. And it feels like a wasted potential to not stream. That's holding me back a lot. That's why I've been thinking, should I even stream? Then comes the next question, is it even a game that I should be streaming? According to my way of playing games on stream. According to the type of a streamer that I am. In my defense, I did play Phasmophobia on stream many times before, even though it's absolutely not in our category. It's a horror game-ish. It's funny though. It's just fun to play with friends. So, what's holding me back is the first time experience is so much stream worthy. And another thing, I don't know if I get that game, I'll be able to play multiplayer or not. I know my partner got this game to play with a friend together, which is one of the biggest sparks and reasons why I feel like getting this game. So I can have one more game that I can play with my partner together, because we barely play games together. There's not much that we both enjoy, that we both can play. Minecraft is one of them. We do enjoy them, but it just doesn't feel like I don't want to play the same game all the time. You know? Everyone can relate to that, right? So, if I'm all on my own, I don't know how much I will enjoy this game. Which is why I'm waiting for a price drop, and that's why it's on my wish list. I have like a huge idea. I have watched a 40-minute video about this game with my friend that already owns the game. Just to prove a point, to confirm my thoughts if it's possible or not. And now, with that said, I can get into the reason why I have this game on the screen in the first place. Okay, looks at the one game that has been played multiple times in past 2 years. Yeah, I don't play like playing one game all the time. Well, I can say that about freaking Pokemon Unite to myself. It's been a year that I've been playing that almost daily, almost. Of course, there has been one time where I not accidentally, purposefully dropped for a bit. And that was during my finals season. I call that a season. Session of when I was having needed to study. EA, oh god, your poor soul. So, my teacup is empty. Wait, EA? I thought you meant EA games, like games from EA themselves. Thank God, I hope it's not. What do you mean by EA? I'm curious about that. But meanwhile, while we're on that, hell no, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You know what? Let's take a short break here so I can fill my teacup and all. And just, yeah, wash my face and just take a bit of a rest. I've been talking non-stop, I feel like. But yeah. Good one. Hey y'all, I am back. I'm waiting for... There we go. change music as well to have a better vibe. And it's very fitting. You know where this music comes from? It's Pokemon. It's very fitting because I will now talk about the reasons why I did not want to play Palworld ever again. This game came out, I used to be someone who really dislikes this game. Why? There we go. The biggest reason, it's like a Pokemon knockoff. The next reason, I could actually write it all over here, but I'm just too lazy for that. So, reason number 1, it feels like a Pokemon knockoff. Reason number 2, pals are killable. And not only that, slavery. I don't even know if I can say that word on YouTube without getting in trouble. You can do that to pals. Those things really turn me off so much. They're such cute beings sometimes. Why would you do that? Hurting. You can hurt them. And one of the biggest reasons, this. I don't like them. I don't like guns. I don't like shooters. There's only one shooter game that I own, actually bought, and that is bullets per minute, BPM. That is only a rhythm game styled shooter that you shoot at monster enemies, and it's a roguelike. It's a very niche game. It's a rhythm game, technically speaking. You shoot to the rhythm against random monsters from hell, and you're playing angels or Valkyries, to be honest. I did stream it in the past. I streamed it on my VTuber debut. When I first debuted as a VTuber, or no, not as a VTuber, look. It was the first time I got affiliated. An affiliate celebration stream, I felt like playing that game, and I did. So, that away. That's one of the biggest reasons why I didn't want to get the game, or felt like that's a bad one. So, it feels like a knockoff, because there's so many designs that looks like a carbon copy to my eyes, and many more designs that feel like a fusion of 2 different Pokemon or more. And I can clearly see, I can take like, oh boy, this boy's head, right? And this boy's torso, as well as the feet and tail. Put it here, copy paste here, and now you have a new pal that has the head of a different Pokemon and the body of a different one. That's how it feels. And it annoyed me. It really did. So, calming down. I am calm. And my main reason, like, guns, right? there's everything that's negative around that power. So, how come that I have overcome these things to a certain degree? It's because I have learned and figured out, I had a thought, is it possible to play the game as a pacifist? Apparently it's true. I watched a 40-minute video that someone did. It does work. It's a nuisance though, for many reasons. So, I don't want to enslave pals. They're cute creatures. I don't want to hurt them to catch them, because you have to reduce their HP using weapons on them, whatever you use, reducing their HP to increase the catch rate. I did not like that feature. You still can catch without hurting, like you'll have like 0.1% chance to catch the easiest pal or something like that. I don't know the percentages, but somewhere along the lines it will be difficult, right? So that video told me something important, that one, no hurt pals works. That works completely. No guns works. You don't have to do that apparently, and I'm grateful. And one other thing, the last part is, yeah, kinda. It's X with a cross, you know? Like that. It's a mix of both. Why slavery? Mainly because there are factory kind of things that you can do to increase your production value, productivity. And if you avoid that, it's just that it's gonna take a longer time, and you can still make that work for you without them being sad. There's a happiness meter or something like that. So, after learning those things, I'm like, hey, I might actually give it a chance, because I've had a brilliant idea for myself, and it doesn't sound good to the majority of the people outside, and it's not a safe thing to say usually. So I'm unsure how well it is. At the moment there's some buffering, there's some issues on YouTube side for some reason. I hope it's okay on Twitch though. I don't know if a refresh will help. Let me check on my end. I'm gonna refresh the page. I don't have many tabs open at all, only 4. And I'm having issues with refreshing. Oh. My OBS dropped to 0. I don't know why. For some reason my OBS dropped to 0. Is everyone okay? Can you still hear me? Just taking this. There we go. Okay, seems like it's all fine again. At least on my end. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Now then, what I'm gonna type There you go. A very happy ending for the pals. This is the idea that I came up with, and I really want to play the game because of this reason. I feel like I could enjoy the game to a certain extent. There are many cute pals and beautiful ones I really want to have in my group as well. And, well, you don't have to use pals if you can catch humans. Nick, I went away and I read humans. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And why is the stream giving so many errors, man? It's back. Okay, okay. Okay, at least... Okay, my OBS is fine again. I don't know why YouTube is having issues now. And not enough video to maintain smooth streaming, but it's gone now. Excellent. Stream is healthy. Good. I mean, I'm writing so many forbidden words that I'm not surprised. So, instead of pals, using pals for this, I can use humans instead, right? I don't want to hurt the pals, right? I shouldn't be leaving streams the moment I leave, it's chaos. Oh god. So that's the big reason. That's how I want to play the game when I get it. I don't want to use pals for that. For factory work kind of thing. All the nasty work. I'll catch random humans. Well, the bad boys, bad guys, you know. The guys that trap pals. So, my main way to obtaining new pals is free pals from cages that they are locked up in, and the humans lock them up. If a human locks them up, we have two options. First of all, before option 1, option 0 is freeing the pals. Option 1, kill. Option 2, catch, rename, slavery, and sell. That's the step by step. So, let's say option 1 is only if there's like, literally, option 1 is only for the most dire situations. By that I mean if they're actively harming our pals that we saved. If that's the case, we kill. Right? That's it. That's what I'm doing. So, that's why it's gonna be option 2 most of the time. So, by catching them, catch them in the ball, right? That's self-explanatory. Renaming them. Why renaming them? Sorry for that. My sister doesn't respect my privacy. So, renaming is a possibility I have looked up. So, you can rename the humans that you caught. The reason why I'm gonna rename them is to give them a loss of identity. They will lose their names. Slavery? We can rename that term to factory. That's the reason. Right? That's what's gonna happen. And if humans misbehave, I give them two options. Either they continue working for me, or I sell them to the black market. Or I don't know if there's a black market, it's just I know that you can sell them. Basically saying I'm gonna sell them to a random person that I don't know, like a slave trader kind of thing, and I'll leave that person's fate to anyone else. I was like, that's a little dark. I love it, but still dark. Hear me out. Let me finish. Let me cook. Sister or matrons. Yeah. Brother hate me that too. Oh god. Jesus, like for real. Look, I get it that we share our room together, but please not when I'm streaming. Don't talk randomly. She's just on the phone non-stop. But that aside, the reason why I'm gonna do that to humans is like, my goal is to be a pacifist. I just made that word up. A pacifist. Savior. I'm gonna be a pal savior. Right? And treat pals like they are in heaven. So, if I see pals in the wild struggling, and let's say a pal that's very beautiful and I'm like, I really want to get that, I'm gonna probably try catching that pal. And by catching them, the thought of that alone sometimes doesn't sit well with me, even with Pokemon, right? I'm basically forcing them to be with my team and putting them to fights and all. I don't like that, but I treat them respectfully. I give them the necessary resources to survive as much as possible. You can see that with Simba. Thanks for the stitch. So, my journey. I will be cultist, leader. I'm the only person in that cult. That's why I'm the leader. That's my job. And that cult is to pals humans. Pals are above humans. Humans are scum. So, pals deserve the good treatment. I will give them a sanctuary. I'll have them spend the best life that they can get if they wanna be with me. I will not do any horrible acts to pals. I'll try. And instead, I'll use humans for that. Humans serve pals. Yeah? That's the reason. That idea alone sparked my interest all the way to the sky. That's why I'm so excited to play this game one day. That's why I'm excited to play this game one day. Right? Let me drink tea again. Now, the question. Yes or no? See, the idea that I just talked about is the reason, on top of this first time, on top of it being my first time playing, I never played this game. I only watched that video, the 40-minute video, and made some research. Because I don't want to hurt pals. That's the only sole motivation that I had, and came up with this plan. So, because of this plan, which is so unique, and I feel like it can be a bit too dark, but it will be funny, at least for me. At least for me, and I don't know who else will join. I have no idea if I'll be alone or not. I have no clue. But one day I will get this game for that reason. And since apparently the game being in early access, it's a good news, right? More updates in the future, adding actual content and all. So the thing is, I've been spoiled by the boss fights in the main story. Just the bosses, just the 4 main bosses, was it? I don't know. I've been spoiled for that. But I take that. I just know the designs and a little bit. Not much. No story. Just know who they are with their looks. But I don't mind. I take that sacrifice of knowledge for the greater good. So, this is the biggest reason why I didn't know, should I stream it or not? Should I play it on my own or stream it? No? You said you want to play with a partner? I don't think my partner will play the way I want to play it. I don't know if I can get the chance to play with my partner fully, like in a way that I will, every time I want to play the game, I will be playing with her kind of thing, and on a weekly basis or every second day or something like that. I feel like it's gonna be like Minecraft. Once a month, once every second month or something like that. We barely ever touch the game. And that would put me in a situation that I would only play the game when she would be feeling up for it. I don't want to be stuck in that loop. As I've talked in my first hour of the stream already, before the break, I've been in that loop where I can't play games anymore, like the ones I feel like playing, because it feels like a waste to play without streaming them. Technically speaking, that would be like so many streams in sheer numbers. That would be like streaming almost every day. But at the same time, gotta think about it. That would technically also mean a huge reduction of quality, right? And I don't want that. I stream mainly because I want to help people out there who seek comfort, to give them is exactly that, to make them feel comfortable, to make them feel like they're not alone, that they're having a nice time, just from a harsh work day or from college, when you just want to wind down, when you don't feel like playing games. You just look up the streams or videos, whatever, and just wind down and relax and have fun. have a wonderful time. That's the main source reason why I do stream, right? So I don't know if I can keep that source up. And it also kind of hints to the next topic that I want to talk about as well. I love all India. What? All kind of India. Is that autocorrect? Oh, love that. Autocorrect be like, all kind of games as long as you're the one. Oh, don't hit me with the feelings. Okay, that's a very valuable information to me. Thank you for sharing your idea. I really mean it. I do really mean it because it's very helpful. But at the same time, it does spark that negative idea in my head that tells me no one cares what you stream. No one cares what kind of game you play. That's a negative idea that I've been combating for the longest time. I always felt like no one cares. But honestly, if I'm honest, 100%, streaming Omori was probably the best decision I've made this year in terms of growing our community here, getting more people to find me, and having more fun again. I'm glad I streamed it because I find out about many more secrets that I didn't know about even after playing for 100 hours. I had fun streaming it. It's been one of the best times I've had this year with content creation. I'm really grateful for that. So the games do matter to a certain extent. If I play a game that no one cares for, why would they watch it? Let's put it to perspective. Let's say instead of Palworld, it would be Wizard of Legends. Hi Sora, how you doing? Let's say it would be Wizard of Legends instead. Not many people know about this game, and even if people know, they would probably go for first time experience, right? Or they would think like, why should I watch someone play this when I can play it myself? I'm fine, we're talking about content and the things that I've been struggling with. I've been talking about games that I want to play on my own, but I can't because I feel like it's better to stream it. And that's what's holding me back from playing games on my own to wind down and relax. I only have one game that I play regularly and 2 other games that I play irregularly, not often. And so yeah. And I've been thinking about a certain game that I've been having the biggest spark recently. A huge idea. I mean, you also need to. Yeah. Look, there has been, before I touch upon this one, I'll be back to Yadalia in a bit. Just a recap. Where is it? There we go. This game, Slime Rancher 2, is a comfort game. Supposed to be a comfort game to me. I will play to wind down on my own until I started streaming and made progress on stream and all that stuff, right? And there was a big update that I prepared. That update arrived a month ago. I've been waiting for it eagerly, but when it dropped I just didn't because I was busy with other stuff. And I just can't. I haven't been playing this game since March, was it? Let me check. I have it right open on my Steam around here. May 18th of May. That's been 3 months ago. Yeah, thank you. It's been 3 months since I last played this game, and that was on stream as well. Because it's holding me back, like, I wish I had streamed that. That kind of thought, that kind of feeling happens a lot. Which is the reason why I couldn't play that game when I felt like it. And there's been other games. Like this one, You Suck at Parking, I did that for my anniversary stream. I played it on my anniversary stream for the campaign, solo campaign. It's mostly an online game, right? I don't have anyone who's gonna play this game with me, and playing alone isn't always fun. And if I want to play it on my own, let's say for the campaign, for example, that's content that I'm giving up, kinda. And there are other things that I touched upon, like this one, Outer Wilds. I'm very excited to play that. It's not free, unfortunately. That's the issue, right? Free games are more easily to be picked up by people who are willing to go into collaboration randomly. If it was free, I would have asked. Yeah, parking isn't free. It costs. And I got it through summer sale when it was 90% off, luckily. And yeah, that's about it. Outer Wilds. It's gonna be my first time experience. That's the main reason I would stream that. After you finish this game, after you finish Outer Wilds, you already know. You already know a lot. And it's not gonna be the same feeling, the same effect. So, I don't have this game yet. It's on my wish list. But if I buy it, I might not be able to stream because I would feel like, I should play this on stream for the first time experience. That's what's holding me back. Same for Wizard of Legend, but that's a different topic. There's just too niche to go into detail right now. And where is it? That makes me come to Pal World now. And I've been talking about reasons why I feel like streaming it, but also not. I wanted to get this game because my partner has it now to play with her friends. I want to play with her too, to have more than Minecraft to play together with, because Minecraft gets super boring quickly. However, I'm not sure if I can play with her regularly, because when I pick a game, I get hyper-focused easily. So, one more game to play together is a big reason. The second thing, it will be my first time experience with this game, right? And not only that, it's gonna be my first time experience, but also I have a unique... I don't have diagnosed ADHD or anything like that, and no one called me like that. It's funny. But I do have symptoms of ADHD, or more like ADD, without the hyperactivity part. I'm just skimming through explanations real quick. I have more symptoms than actual concrete evidences. But yeah, back to this. I've been asking, should I stream or should I not? Because I have first time experience, I have a unique playstyle that I want to attempt, and I feel like that's such a crazy idea, in a good way or not, I don't know, up to you. So I don't know if it's worth streaming it, because I might end up playing this alone. So that's what's been going on before you joined. That's what we were talking about. You can do 50-50, like, you'll find out new stuff, yeah. It's just... it feels bad when I play a game like Slam Ratchet that I played on stream before. And... let's say I play it on my own. I have something crazy happening. I'm like, oh my god, I wish I would have streamed that. I wish I was live. That would have been great content. And I feel like that's a side effect from streaming. Record your games. Yeah, I could record, but after that, well, next time you stream, I show the recording, the highlight. Yeah, I don't want to be like someone who uploads highlights non-stop and all. I don't want to be a highlight channel, of course not. But if it's actual insane moments, I can turn them into shorts or something. But yeah. Just showing insane. Well, insane moments would be highlights, wouldn't they? Yeah. Good idea. Thank you so much. It's very valuable. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna sip tea right now. Yeah, it's ketchup. So, now I'm gonna read YouTube chat until you said some stuff that I skipped through. Maybe a place on Discord where people could propose a game they'd like to see you play. Could do that, but I already have a general suggestions channel. And we don't felt like something's missing. Yeah. The best way to know is streaming once and see if you get what you seek doing. It's a bit vague, but I think I understand where you're going. Let's say a game like Palworld. I have no experience with this game. I never played it, but I feel like it's gonna be a game that is like big in terms of how many hours you can spend to progress, just like Xenoblade in a way. Or similar to the mainline Pokemon games. You can invest lots of time. And repetitive content like farming, I tend to not like streaming farming because it feels like a waste of time to stream. I have a struggle to talk about certain topics, just not topics, but just on my own. I do better when I have active chat, but I don't want to rely on that, which is why I play games with unique action. Like Xenoblade, I can almost always talk about something that's going on the screen. Do you like random farming games? Look, Slime Rancher is like a farming game. You just farm for stuff. It's nice to do that on your own when you just want to wind down after a work day. You put on some music on the background or a video. Actual farm games, simulator kind of style. I don't know if I like them. I try to get into thingy, what's it called? Animal Crossing. I never really stuck to a schedule kind of thing. I don't know if you mean Animal Crossing as one of an example for farming games. I don't know Township. Perhaps I know, but the name doesn't tell me anything. Okay, I like when you farm. It's funny to see you running everywhere. You do. Well, that's the first time I hear that. Jesus. Let's give him more. By the way, fun fact that you might not want to know. I have... No. I cannot say that out loud. There we go. I'll write it on the paper. Uwu. No, 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 that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Why is that a thing? I'm gonna bonk myself. That's the one I wanted to do. Yeah, it's hot. Well, I don't feel hot. It's just I had a shirt that. Oh boy, let me bonk it as much as possible. There's lots of chaos. So yeah, look, I have a shirt to wear at home. I put it on. Within an hour, it already got wet behind my back, right? Hello, Enko. Hello, I'm sorry that you had to join to such a yabai moment. So, basically, I had that shirt just a moment ago before I started streaming, and it already was filled with sweat, and it's so uncomfortable. Like, when there's a shirt that's wet, it's really uncomfortable. It's better to put it away. So I threw that away during my break, and I got my towel. That's why I'm topless and just sitting on. My back is towards my towel. So, yeah, I don't like being like this. I I have a thing. I don't like not being clothed. I really don't like not being clothed at all. So it's a comfortable way to be, for me at least. I'm very self aware, and that really hurts a lot. So, yeah, it's just something I felt like mentioning for some reason. Let me sip tea. Like, it is technically hot. For my body, it's hot, but I don't feel hot. It's like humid. It's very humid and easy to sweat. That's one of the worst kind of weathers that you can have here. It's been over 30 degrees Celsius recently. Funnily enough, last night we've had thunderstorms like crazy. Do you play chess? No, I don't. I don't think I'll ever get into chess properly. I was interested years ago, 2018 was it? That's when I got into chess, learning the rules. But I already forgot because I don't have a game partner. I don't like playing it on my own. So now, delete this part up here. I mean, I can just get back the rules immediately, but I don't feel like playing chess. I'm sorry. So now, I love the way I did this thing. So, I talked about, I feel like I've been yapping a lot about games that I feel like playing, but I can't because streaming itself holds me back. So I've been thinking a split of stream and Discord. More activity on Discord. Uh huh. You heard that right. Certain games that I feel like are really worth streaming. Let's say first episode of Power Word, for example, with the big ideas that I've had, and then two, three, and then you feel like, fourth episode, technically speaking, on Discord instead, and just moving on to this. When I feel like it's getting too repetitive, farming and all that stuff, there's barely anything going on that's worth streaming, and that's a big issue that I have. I don't know what is worth streaming or not because I keep getting comments sometimes that go exact opposite, tell me, I don't care. I don't mind what you stream, I'm here. I appreciate that a lot. But I have indecisiveness that I'm struggling with. And certain games do perform better, obviously. Certain games are easier to swallow and understand and grasp than other games. Certain games are more fun. Like, actually fun. Some other are just more like wind down, do your own thing. There's not much going on, you just do your own thing. So yeah, everything worth streaming. That would mean streaming every day almost, and yeah, that's gonna be a burnout or something. I don't know. Just, it's difficult for me to judge the line. It's not even a clear line like I drew here. Like, technically speaking, it wouldn't be a line like this. It wouldn't be a line like this. It would more so be a fine barrier like this. A see-through barrier. That's how it would be. It's not a perfectly straight line that separates it. No. It goes in. It goes out. There's no barrier properly. It's blurry. It is. It's a gray area kind of thing. You know, it's not black and white. It's not one or the other. It's difficult. So I've been feeling, you know, I play Pokemon Unite a lot. Every day. And I feel like sometimes it feels like it's worth to show my skills and all that stuff. However, when I finished the stream, it happened before 3 times already. I finished a Pokemon Unite stream and I look back and feel like that was a waste of time. It would have been better if I didn't stream this at all and played it on my own. I want to avoid that. I don't want to feel like that. I know that some people still enjoy my company. I am aware of that fact. Again, I'm really grateful. But also, I don't want to give bad quality. You're here for a reason. You're here to chill, relax, or any other thing. Even if it's that you're here for me, I don't want to get in a low mood, just a mood drop and be pissed all the time or stuff like that. I want to avoid that. So that's the thing I've been struggling, right? And everything that I'm talking about right now is just about gaming itself. Of course, there will be other kind of content as well, just to clarify. But majority of my content is gaming, always has been, and probably will be for a long time. I'm not saying always, you never know what's gonna happen. But I've been having thoughts like, I could try streaming some games, the first few episodes, and feel like, if it's not received well, I can just make it like Discord only. So whenever I feel like I want to play a game, I just hop on Discord, share my screen, and play on my own. As if I wasn't in a voice chat. So anyone who feels like joining can join without any issue. I wouldn't be using my VTuber avatar, of course, it would be just gameplay and voice. But I was thinking of something like that, you know, it would just mean like people who join Discord have a bigger benefit. Technically speaking, I could gatekeep it behind Patreon exclusively, but I don't want to deal with that shit at all. No, I don't want to use Patreon for that. I don't want to use services like that. subscriptions, I want to keep it as it is, as a thing for donation only. There's no benefits. I don't want to have that. It's just stupid. I mean, I could do that easily. I could try, and I just would feel bad about myself, and I don't want to do that. Just not what I feel like doing. I don't want to gatekeep comfy. I don't want to gatekeep comfort behind money. I want comfort to be accessible to everyone at any given time. And yeah, streaming more often could mean that that will be possible, but here comes the big deal. I've been talking about comfort, right? So, that away. Now, I join into this new sheet with something special. The main, biggest topic, which we might discuss the least. Funnily enough, I've been almost 2 hours with everything else. I didn't expect to go that long. A mix of Discord and stream seems a good idea. Yeah, it would reward people who join Discord and just have a more chill experience without being live. Like, there would be less filters. I can say whatever the shit I want. I just be my own. I don't have to put up a face for content, you know? Because little did you know, the model that's moving, it's moving with the camera, and all the expressions sometimes, like this one, the sad face that goes down and up, is a key that I have, right? I press a key, I press a button to make myself go down, sad, and then it goes back up after 2 seconds, right? I can do it like that with my face actually going down, and I sometimes combine them together like this to even further increase the effect. I can tilt my head like that, or I can press this button to make it a quick tilt. I can raise my eyebrows like that, because it's difficult to do that. I'm bad with raising eyebrows. Stuff like that, you know? So, the reason I'm telling you about this is streaming itself automatically means I would actually stream as if I didn't have a VTuber. Because to make your VTuber feel alive, to actually feel like there's some motion, it's not gonna be like this and I'm talking like this non-stop. If I'm actually playing a game like this, I would just be looking like this, talking. It's like a still frame. You would just see your eyes moving because there's eye tracking enabled on my end, as well as mouth. So you would only see that, and it's not funny. It's not funny. I mean, it's fucking boring. And many people sometimes don't realize there's actually facial movement. The more life you give, the more it feels alive. That you see me, all that stuff and all that stuff. And that is with a cheap model, by the way. I have a cheap model, cheap tracking, very good for the price though. But I do as much as I can. Like seeing the thingy move. Yeah, even when I laugh, it just automatically captures that I smile and laugh. I do have to smile to actually make the smile happen. So it is actually acting. So on Discord, the model won't be there. I could show the model, technically speaking, but showing the model and the game itself will be difficult without hitting the stream button. Literally. I could do a virtual camera, but I don't know if it will collect the audio of the game. But if I do that, it will also collect the audio of Discord, and it will echo, and whatnot. No, streaming is easier. What I'm saying is, on Discord there will be more like down to earth kind of things that I wouldn't be acting. I would just chill. I just not care to put up a face to act and put effort in that. It's just me being me on my own while having some people watch or just hang out because they don't want to feel alone or whatever the hell the reason might be. That's the thought I've been having at the point that I wanted to make. And I do have a Discord server. It's linked on my bio, it's linked on my channel description, everywhere. Let me finish teacup. So now, I do have to update the Twitch link. Oh god. I recently had to update it in all platforms that I found. If you go to my all links page, or to my Twitter, or to my YouTube, and then find Discord, you will get the real link. Sorry about that, really. It's just like, it's difficult to do that while live, but I'll catch that up. Thank you very much for telling me. It will be more like a genuine proximity. Yeah, it will be. But also there's a kind of... How do you say that? There's this fine line between content separation and parasocial relationship kind of thing. It's a very gray area that many people will avoid. And I don't want to dive into that, you know? That's why I've been wary of this whole topic for the longest time. And well, my tracking at the moment is not 100% accurate due to the light level being lower. It's getting darker over my end. I will have to turn on the light to have better tracking, even though at the moment it's good, but still. I will fill my teacup to get into the last section of the stream, where it's the main topic that I wanted to talk about. Once again, person I don't remember following. Hello. Hello, Pickled Mint. Hello. It's weird how people would just find me back. Possibly must have been through a raid that you participated in and hit the follow button and forgot about it. Happens to everyone, even to me. Don't worry about it. Can be a raid from months ago or years ago, I have no clue. But you do you. I'll go into a short break to fill up my teacup and we'll go continue here. Hello everyone, and thank you very much for joining the family toast. I hope you enjoy your stay. And hello for laughing imp emoji. I hope you enjoy your stay. Fuck's sake. So, let's get into the most important part, at least for me as well. Yeah? And that would be, I need your help with deciding something important, which is, I had thoughts, lots of thoughts, thank you, of content that I stream about gaming itself now. Let me put it like this. Gaming, right? It's about gaming. And that is to put it to a category. Instead of doing how I did recently. I've been thinking, should I switch it entirely, exclusively, to only stream comfy games such as Slime Rancher 2, Sky, Children of the Light. Oh my god, that's not it. And perhaps even Minecraft. I've been thinking, should I switch my entirety of the way I stream games to just play comfy games? That would also mean I would not be streaming Pokemon Unite that I play daily. I'm very good at that game. I will not stream Parking. I will not stream Galaxy on Fire 2, which I always wanted to kind of feel like streaming, you know. Possibly not even Outer Wilds. It can be more hectic, it's more puzzle-like, but it can be comfy as well. I have no clue. It can be a special kind of thing. Wizard of Legend, absolutely out of the question. A very combat-heavy, fast-paced action game that is also a roguelike will not fit in this category. Palworld is different. It's unsure. I've been thinking about this. I like better when it's different kind of games rather than just comfy ones. Okay, good to know. Because there's another game that I've been feeling like I wanted to stream. I talked about it many times before. I'll put it on the screen right now. It's this game. Does anyone know? Super Mario 3D World with Bowser's Fury. I bought that game 2 years ago. Never touched it. This game, by the way, I grew up with Mario games and Sonic games, so I'm a gamer. I am good at games, and let me tell you, I'll be so good at this, I will probably accidentally do 100% run. You know me, you know me. I was thinking this could be kinda like a comfy game because it's Mario. Everyone knows that. But it's more like an adventurous game. More action, in a sense, like it's more like platforming action. But that's about it. It's just a quick thought. So, I don't think you should just limit yourself to comfort games, but you can do whatever you wish. It's better to have variety. I always strive to be a variety gamer. But the reality is, usually, well, if it's just about growth itself, sticking to one category, one type of a game, helps you grow on any platform the quickest way, the easiest way. If you play Elden Ring, you could play Dark Souls, Sekiro, Ghost of Tsushima, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't played any of these games because it's not my style. But the Souls-like games, if you only play that kind of games, if you go one game to the another, You already are aware, and your audience is also aware of what kind of game it is. It's familiar, and people are very interested in general to seeing other people stream or play games for the first time, to see their experiences, to be a part of that journey, which is why I value first time experience a lot. That's why I've been having so much trouble starting a new game, because I'm feeling like, should I even stream this? Because my channel is all about comfy gaming, ASMR to a certain extent. And games like this one, where's the comfy? Where's the comfy? Even Palworld is a bit of a difficult thing here. Where's the comfy? Parking is like more just fun party game. Unite, absolutely not a comfy game at all. That's the struggle. So, sticking to a category would be more beneficial. And with my goal to provide comfort to people on YouTube, Twitch, wherever I'm live, I'm a comfort content creator, comfort VTuber. First and foremost, I'm here to provide that. I'm here to help people who just want to wind down after a difficult day, forget about their issues for a bit. I want to be that bridge that helps them not to fall down into further abyss. Be there like a friend, even though that's a parasocial area that I'm not going to talk about this time. It's not a topic. Those things make me think, should I just stick to comfy games? Or should I just do how I've been doing recently? I've played the entirety of the Kingdom Hearts series live, and it's been more than a year. Thank you for the stretch. More than a year that I've been playing that game series on the hardest difficulty, and it's a fast-paced action game. However, I'm finally finished. I have 150 hours on Twitch. You can find a playlist of that. The entirety of the Kingdom Hearts series that I've streamed. It's 150 hours of content that anyone can watch at any moment. I've done that. It's not a comfy game, but it is my comfort game. Understanding a small difference like that is very truth revealing to me. It's like opening my eyes. You can find comfort in any game. You can find comfort in a game like Unite, even though it's fucking stressful and I hate humanity's entire existence sometimes when I play this game due to teammates. But it's any MOBA, just like League of Legends, you know? That kind of game. Stressful, but you can find comfort in that sometimes, yeah? Maybe you just want to wind down after a difficult time, and you go back to the games that you're most used to, that actually give you some comfort. Those are the reasons why I'm struggling a lot recently, and I want to put it to stone, kinda carve it in, understand what I want to do. Can I ask, what is your definition of comfy games? Comfy games for me: Sky, Minecraft sometimes, Slime Ratchet 2, cute games usually, games that are not very demanding to play, games that are not fast-paced action, not heavily strategy based or anything like that, games that you wind down technically, but that also it's a broad term that you can use for other games that I just talked about, like Unite. Games like Animal Crossing can also be a comfy game. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. It would limit my options, but I've been thinking if I stream Sky, I always wanted to stream that game. And I even got to a point of a cycle reset where I can start the stream the next time I open this game up and simulate a first time run. However, like, if I turn to comfy games like this, only to comfy games, Sky, Children of the Light will be possibly one of the main games that I will stream from now on. And it would be like, if you are aware of what's been going on with Minecraft recently, on YouTube for example, people have been on the rise of just talking about stuff, talking about life, and you would have Minecraft on the background. That kind of thing could be me with Sky. I would just boot it up, just do whatever. It's not demanding at all. It's simple. You don't have to think much. You can just fly around, enjoy the beauty. Whatever the hell. And just talk with the community. It will be that kind of game where you just talk. It's not about the game itself. The game will just intensify the feelings that are being felt at the moment of talking. If that makes sense to a certain degree. That's how I would define comfy games for myself. Comfort games is different, comfy games is different. So I will put it like here. Comfy games does not equal comfort. No, I can't. There we go. Comfort games. I hope that's a bit easier to read. It's not equal. Because a stressful game can be a comfort game. For me, sometimes rhythm games can be a comfort game as well. Even though I'm playing Mustache sometimes, on the highest difficulty on a song that will literally break my fingers, it calms me down sometimes. Difficult songs like that, just making your body tired in a way, or your mind tired because you're already tired. It's a difficult thing, it's very complex, but I want to keep it simple with comfy games in general. I've been thinking of that, because that will be beneficial for growth, but I'm not talking about growth itself. There's a clear distinction here, which is why I spent 1 hour and 40 minutes of my stream talking about the reason why I can't play games anymore as I used to. I feel like I'm missing out. If I do this, then there will be a clear split between comfy games that I only play on stream and anything else will be played on my free time, just like Pokemon Unite for example, that I've been playing on my own. It can be Pal World, Visit, the Wizard game, Galaxy on Fire 2 perhaps. Those games go to the anything else category, which might turn into Discord only. Yeah, that's the idea that I've been having. If I should split them up or not. Because if I continue as it is right now, I'm struggling to know, like, I'm trying not to stream every single day to avoid burnout kind of thing, all that stuff. but also have a few days to spend with my friends if they want to spend time together with my partner, whatever. So if I continue as it is, or change it a tiny little bit by playing anything that I feel like, if I feel like playing anything, I'll just go hit with live button. That would just, I feel like, would reduce the content quality. That's my point of view. And this is where I truly need the help of my community, you guys, right now. I've been struggling with these thoughts for the past few days, especially when I'm spending the entire day at work, when I don't have anything left to do. I keep coming back to this thought. I just don't know anymore. I wanna have answers to myself. So, why? Why now all of a sudden? It's because I've been feeling numb for 3 weeks already. I've been feeling numb for a long time now. And that gives me difficulty to decide. I have lots of issues making decisions because I don't know if I want to. That's the difficulty. I don't know if I feel like doing this. And I'm more dependent on others to decide for me because that's easier. If a friend asks me, wanna play Minecraft? I'm like, I don't know if I feel like playing it. That's the honest truth. Am I gonna say no? No. If I don't feel like it, I know. But if I'm asked, do you wanna? I'm like, I don't know. And I don't know has been the sentence that I've been using the most this past month. I said that way too many times. I thought about that way too many times. And it started to affect streaming a little tiny bit. But yeah, it will be more relaxing for you then. You should try to choose best for your mental health. It's difficult. Like, I've been having lots of fun. Even though I was dumb, I streamed a lot because I had fun streaming. When I laughed, when I felt sad about something, those were pure emotions that came out. That's why I was streaming a lot, to feel again. And honestly, it wasn't draining when I was streaming for 8 hours, 9 hours, and one time managed to do 12 hours for the first time. It wasn't draining. I wasn't tired. I felt motivated to keep going on. I stopped because I had to stop, not because I wanted to. I was having so much fun. And I'm brutally honest, that's the honest truth. I love streaming. I really do. But during those days where I'm taking time off, it's a bit difficult. I love extra long streaming. There are benefits for long streams. Mainly one thing, the biggest reason, the biggest benefit is I can cover more time zones. I have majority of my community are watching from the US. At least that's what the statistics tell me. And that means when it's nighttime for me, like right now, it's 10:09. For most of them it will be like afternoon at 3 p.m. or some even actually past noon. So my nighttime streams would benefit the most and would get most traction. Found that out while I was streaming a lot. When I was streaming at 1 p.m., only a certain bunch of people similar to my time zone would show up. And later on, after 4 hours, I would see like, hey, good morning, I just woke up. It's so funny. But yeah. That's the situation right now. I'm back fully now. Hi, Nick. I hope you had a nice time. I don't know if I should completely separate them. Or just say I give no fucks. No fucks given. Look. I mentioned it multiple times, I'm gonna say it again. To summarize. I want to be a comfort streamer, comfort content creator. Providing content for people in need. But how I am, I use F-bombs quite often. I try to reduce that when I'm streaming. I do have filters. I say certain words not as often because, in all fairness, YouTube doesn't like that anyway. So it's a good thing to practice not to be like that. But I use those F words, for example, to add as an expression. It's a form of expression to me. I don't know, it just makes sense. It's so natural to me. Some people may say like, hey, that's really a bad thing, but it's a form of expression to me. And I don't mean it in a literal sense. So, then there are things like fast-paced games. How would that comply with comfort within my channel? Would that still count as comfort? You know, the best example with Kingdom Hearts. There's been lots of stressful moments. I've even had a rage quit once. But if you look up, that rage quit was rather tame if you compare it to most people. So yeah, it's difficult to tell really, at least for me. I don't know if people do get comfort even from fast-paced games. I don't know. It's definitely easier with some chill Minecraft vibes and whatever. It's much easier that way. I know. But if I play the games I truly want to play and stream them, sometimes it doesn't really get any traction at all and I feel like people don't care. Maybe it's better if I don't stream that, you know? I think you can do comfy games mainly, but you could do occasional games where the community can pick from the options. Very good idea, Toes. You know what's funny? Most of the time, there's barely any picks. It's like, I don't mind either. Anything is fine so long I can see a stream. Personally, I am always comforted. Like, Adelia is the prime example here. Nothing bad against you, obviously not. I really enjoy your company. I really do. It's just difficult to decide that way, you know. You're not the only one, by the way. I know that. There are many people who feel like, as long as there is a stream, I have comfort. Literally as simple as it can get, right? So that's why it's so difficult. I fall asleep to people playing Elden Ring and raging and my head goes, calming gameplay. What the heck? Oh. I don't know, talking about this made me feel a bit better as well. You know, It's a bit funny, like a joke type, but actually there is some truth to it. What I'm talking about is streaming itself is like therapy for me, for my mind and my soul. I love it so much, and I'm so happy and glad that I started it all. It was very funny how it started as well. Like, there was like a dare that I made with a certain classmate. We were so into VTubers at that time. Apparently I was the only one, and he was just acting a bit too much. He was overhyping it. He's like, hey, what if we both start VTubing together? And I thought, oh my god, that would be so cool. Having someone to stream with together for a long time as a VTuber that I always wanted to be. From the moment I saw Kizuna Ai long ago, when the first time VTubers existed, right? That I was there from the very beginning. Well, not there streaming, but I was there inside that circle of knowledge that this exists. And I always wanted to do that, but I never had the means to do that. I didn't know how, and everything was complicated until a few years later there was a sudden rise, a big boom of VTubers rising, and I technically jumped to the bandwagon. But the moment I learned there is a way for me to get into VTubing without a camera, because back then I didn't have any, I started streaming without anything, no camera, no nothing, just gameplay and voice. I started with Friday Night Funkin' and Genshin Impact for a long time, until I was able to create my first VTuber model, flesh it out a little bit. I did it on my own with presets, of course, and once I felt like I would be done, I announced the debut, July 20th. That's my VTuber debut date. And that debut date of being a VTuber is also my streaming anniversary nowadays. My affiliate anniversary for Twitch. Yeah, I streamed for 3 months before I became a VTuber, just to get into it. I wanted to get into streaming before I start VTubing immediately. And that bet, that dare that I had with my friend back then, my classmate, not friend, but classmate, I was so hyped. Turns out he never started streaming at all, not even today. It was just a fleeting dream, a joke that I took seriously. But I always had the spark. I always wanted to stream. Let me put it that way. I always wanted to be a YouTuber since I was a child. Then it shifted to me being interested in streaming, especially thanks to that one person. I briefly mentioned the reason why I started streaming in my previous video that is up on my channel. It's a 10-minute watch. I went a bit more in detail, but that's how I started streaming. It's just the other side of the coin. Then streaming was like a way to find myself for the person that I am. It was me being able to explore who I am, act the way I want, just having fun. No one cared, no one was upset because no one knew me. That anonymity, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Anonymity, there we go. That thing helped a lot. Streaming helped me being able to talk, Oh, no shit, really? I mean it but this time I mean it. I'm an introvert. I rarely talk. And before streaming, it was way worse. I had so much trouble being in a conversation, just talking, trying to. I still do, of course, it's not fully gone. But after 3 months of streaming, after the summer break, thank you for that, but after the summer break, guess what? My classmates said, hey, what happened to you? You're just more talkative now. We can have a conversation without feeling awkward. And that gave me a realization. I use streaming to be less introverted and have an easier time speaking. It's a practice for myself. It's like free speech. And guess what? I absolutely hate public speaking. When it comes to classes, back when I was in school, the projects that you do at school, I hated them. Like, I hated standing in front of the class to talk about something. That was the bane of my existence. And streaming was another way to help me talk, help me get into the habit of talking more, practice for myself. And it helped a lot. For my personal life, being able to talk more comfortably, to my school life, being able to have those special projects. I forgot the words. English is my third language, so bear with me. All of that stuff. There's so many benefits, and even finding myself, being happy, coping. Streaming became a coping mechanism as well. A healthy one. And still is, probably. Streaming is like therapy, as I mentioned. I love it. I love it so much. So, yeah, sorry for not reading the comment, but I really felt like I should go on and finish my entire thing. And look at you now, Comfy VTuber was here 3 years. You say I do have a community, but that community just existed slowly, starting this year. For almost exactly 3 years. All I had 0 to 2 average viewers. Most of the time it was 0 or 1. For almost 3 years. 80% of the time of my streams. Empty chat. So, you can guess how lonely I would have felt sometimes, yeah? I feel like I'm not improving, I'm not growing. The only thing that grows is the follower number on Twitch or the subscriber number on YouTube. The best decision I made was multi-streaming, both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. It's the best thing that happened to me. I've been pulling through because I know, even though there's like only one person watching that doesn't even chat, I probably don't even know them. Probably only saw a follower. Hey, a new follower message. Probably it's that one follower who just stuck by, always listening, always appreciating, and that thought gave me the drive to keep going. Because I know there's one person watching and he enjoys that. If I make their day happier, if I made someone's day, that's more than enough to keep continuing. And YouTube especially, streams and videos stay there permanently. most of the times. Which means the algorithm can randomly recommend a video to someone who is in need of that content specifically. And if they find me after years and think I really needed that right now, that thought alone is reason enough why I keep going. If I can help at least one person, it's more than enough for me to keep going. And everything that I do right now that you see on the screen is to help myself as well as getting better. I lost the thread. I lost my line of thought, but generally speaking, I just want to get better, have an easier time for myself, without struggling as much and providing more quality in a sense, you know? To keep going. But you kept going, that's what matters. A lot of people just stop when they see nothing, but still. Yeah. Just keep going. But if that's the only reason you keep going, it's not gonna help. If you keep going because determination, that's not gonna get you far. I keep going because I have a goal that I keep reminding myself. I have a reason that I remind myself every single time I feel really bad. You need something. A goal that can never be achieved is what I have said to myself. Hi Basil, welcome back. You don't have to apologize at all. Just relax. Enjoy your time. Let me drink a sip of tea. So, in my case, I want to provide comfort to people in their times of need. That's a goal I set to myself. That's the purpose of my life. That's how it feels. I found purpose for myself. Something that also makes me happy. And guess what? That goal is not a goal that you can reach. It's a goal that happens every single time someone says nice. Every time someone gives a like. It's an infinite goal. It's just more than a goal. I would call it just drive, purpose. Without something as strong as that, people will have difficulty to keep going. I'm not trying to give any advice or anything like that for people who wants to stream, but that's what I have found out. The honest truth, the brutal truth. I've been through streams 80% of the time empty chats. The only chat that I would see is from my bot giving the automated message every 30 minutes. Or someone saying hello. Just checking if you're alright. Hello, it's been a while. Stuff like that. Certain rates sometimes. But 80% of the time, for the past 3 years almost, empty chat, 0 to 3 viewers. That's how I went. I had to keep going and going and going because I have purpose. I have a reason why I keep going. And one day, I'll be so happy that I didn't give up. Because I know, maybe 5 years from now I'll just receive a random comment on YouTube. A big wall of text. Thanking me, being grateful with the most deepest comment that I would have ever read at that time. That will move me to tears. Just knowing the fact that my content can help someone to relax, to have a wonderful time, is more than enough of a reason for me to keep going. And you know, I could have avoided the 80% empty chat. I could have avoided having 0 to 3 viewers. You know how? I could have jumped onto the popular games when they came out. I could have jumped onto Apex Legends, onto Valorant. If I dedicate my time, I know I can be good at those games. I am a competitive gamer at heart. Sometimes. I don't like shooters. I could have still gotten them. I could have still played and ranked up. I could have gone out of my way to play the popular games whenever there's a new release that's very popular, even for Elden Ring. I don't like Souls-like games. I tried it at my friend's place once. I played Dark Souls 1. I absolutely hated the combat. I really did not have fun. Even when figuring out, even when beating the first few enemies with strategy. I love that kind of things, right? Beating the enemies with strategy, outsmarting them and all that stuff. But the combat itself did not feel fun for me. I could have easily gotten the numbers. And when I rebranded to Asakedia, I stopped being as horny and lewd VTuber as I used to be. Because that's not what I want to be, that's not what I want to give out. What I want to give out is comfort, first and foremost. That's why I put to myself so many restraints that I slowly opened up. I've been using more cuss words recently because I'm just being myself, giving comfort as much as I can. Some people might not enjoy it. It's a shame for them. And if there are some people who actually appreciate it, they are the ones who's gonna benefit from that. This low-key gonna put me to sleep. You deserve sleep after such a rough day. Thank you so much, Basil, for your kind words. They mean so much to me. I really mean it. You know, I could have done all of these stuff to just increase my popularity and be a big streamer. I could have put on a face, put on an act and all of that stuff to get like up to 1,000, 2,000 followers or subscriptions on YouTube. I could have entered every single VTuber trend that's been there on Twitter to get like 2,000 or 5,000 followers there. I'm not doing that shit because I don't feel like it. I don't feel like that's a good thing. And being yourself is awesome because that means you're not afraid for who you are. Yeah. Thank you. I want to be true to myself. I want to be honest, and many people struggle with that and are scared of that. I'm not. Why? I am... Okay. Okay, bye, Toes. Have a nice time with your friends. As I was saying, I am not scared of that, being myself. Why? Because I'm fucking sick. I had a rough life. I'm not gonna go into that. My childhood wasn't great. Many of the reasons why I am like how I am right now has to do with my childhood, as well as how I grew up through my teenhood, having someone to look up to who's not here. All of those things, I see and value things more. I am tired of not acting myself. At my home place, at home, I can't be myself all the time. That will get me in trouble. Because I'm not acting like how others want me to act. That's a thing many people already know, especially Asian parents. If you have that, you can relate with me. I don't need to go into detail. Just saying Asian parents is more than enough. It's so funny how so many people relate with that as well. It's sad, honestly. You strong, awesome. I'm not ashamed. I am not. I can't be. I can't be. Because in the end, if I'm the only one who's spitting honesty, I was gonna say spitting the truth. It's like a common thing to say, but I'm just being honest to myself and I don't want to lie to myself. I'm on a constant journey of finding myself. Because I was never allowed to be myself properly, I always had to adapt to everything around me. Whether it's at school, work, at home. I don't know what I am. That sentence broke me last weekend. I don't know what I am. I don't know who I am. Today, I listened to a song that almost made me move tears. I want to share that song on my Discord. It's literally describing my life until I started streaming. I like you, Shoyo. Yeah, the thing is, no one can be 100% themselves on screen while being live. There's always certain things that makes you think like, this guy is totally different IRL. There's always gonna be that. No matter how honest you are, streaming, content creation, making videos always has that bit of an acting automatically. It takes time to get used to actually get into the groove and all that stuff. And to me, it just started happening so naturally recently. Sometimes when I'm like, I don't know what to talk about, on my free time, it's always like that. In my free time, it's really like that. I just don't know what to talk about to friends sometimes. But recently I've learned by streaming over and over the past 3 years. I have 1,000 hours of streaming done on Twitch, at least. 1,000 hours. And over those 1,000 hours, I have kind of gotten used to it, to the point that I don't think. I just do. As I said, I struggle talking anything, having conversations. As much as it pains me, it's even the same thing with my partner sometimes. I don't know what to talk about. We don't know what to talk about because we talked about everything. We spent so much time together that we basically have nothing to tell to each other anymore because we know everything. But we just enjoy the peace of silence together. That aside, sometimes I really don't know what to talk about. And when I'm streaming, suddenly there's a shift. I just talk. I don't even know. I have no script, nothing. Everything, what you see on screen, I just do on the fly. No script, not even bullet points. I started to get into streaming to talk more, have an easier time for myself. I made bullet points for that. That's how I got into it. My parents suck and it's boring. I feel you. Don't talk much to IRL. Yeah. Ow! Ooh. Aha! You bonked me so hard you activated all three. Jesus Christ, you even rotated the screen. Who was that? Soraku? You know, the perfect sound effect right now would have been the Windows error sound effect. You know what? I have a brilliant idea. I'll do it myself. That's what happened. That's what the bonk did. Hey, nice to see you. But ran off of points, it's fine. I did it for you. But yeah, as I said, the reason I explained about me being able to talk freely without anything and just keep talking somehow, I don't even think about anything, I just do for some reason. I managed to make myself get used to it and learn that skill. If someone tells me to start speaking, talking about something, I can't do that. I can't do it on command. It's something that just appears. It's like a flow that comes by with me. Sometimes with streaming. It's not often. Especially when playing games and all. Sometimes I feel like I'm not talking enough. It's too quiet. It's too boring. I have those thoughts a lot of times. I talked about it many times as well. But as I was saying, the reason I was talking about this is because I wanted to prove a point of not being able to fully be yourself when you stream or create content. Because it's never gonna happen. There's always something that is automatically there if you're used to it. For me, it will be talking more comfortably like this. It seems like I'm talkative. I'm not IRL. That kind of differences. Even though I wish it would have been kind of different. But streaming just helps me in general. It does help me. The more I stream, the easier it gets. It's baby steps. It's 0.01% every time I stream. I improve that much. It's small improvement, but you know, in life, you need every single percentage of improvement that you can get. Because luck can only get you that far. You can't rely on luck all the time. And you shouldn't. Now what now? I feel like I talked out my soul away. Jesus Christ, man. So, it all happened because I was talking about the difference between if I should stream comfy games only and every other type of game I should do on Discord, or if I should just say fuck it and thank you. If I should just say fuck it and just stream whatever game I'm playing and that I want to play. And we went on a huge tangent like that. I know this is off the top and you don't have to answer, but are you part of LGBTQ+? Well, a part of it, I'm unsure. Am I? I don't know. But if you're on Twitch, you can see a tag LGBTQ friendly. I don't know who I am. I'm exploring myself even. To prove that, look at my model. Whee! Okay, can you still say that comfortably? That's my model that I stream with every time. I have a female model that I stream with occasionally. I don't know myself. I am trying to find out. But I know, technically speaking, I can just say it's none of your business because it's a private thing technically, right? But I don't mind sharing it because you do you. And I don't have a label for myself. I don't know what I want to be. All I know is this. I hate the gender norms. I hate typical man, typical woman talk. I hate how sports lessons are always graded differently because of the gender and not because of body types, which that should be the case. I hate how there are men clothing and women clothing separated. Men clothing are usually very boring as shit. Can't find clothes. I don't have skirts, by the way, or anything like that. I can't. Yeah, it's difficult to come out. Yeah, especially when you have Asian parents. Like, I hate how there's a world that it's black and white. That's not how it is, at least for me. Don't search yourself too much. You'll only see you by reflections of mirrors or water. Well, that's being a bit too physical and technical about it. Honestly, that's some truth there. The world is stupid. Yeah, it is. Like, that's my opinion. I hate how it's black and white. I hate how it's this or that. Just, I can understand their reasoning, but if there's something that will make someone happy, truly happy with themselves and their lives, just let it be. Let it be. Don't gatekeep happiness. I have heard stories of people ending up below ground because they weren't accepted by families. It's more common than I want to admit. It's very sad, honestly. The world is more black and white, yeah. More than black and white, huh? Yeah. But that is why people should do and be who they want, because people become miserable. It is true. Look, the world as it is right now is already horrible and in a terrible state. And I just want to be there to be a bridge for some people. To just forget about that shit and just relax for a bit. To give them a time to breathe. I mentioned it before in my 10-minute video that I put out. That was during a stream. I already mentioned that a little bit of how I want to be a bridge for some people so they don't fall down the void. It really means a lot to me that I can provide comfort to people. And talking about heavy topics is a very, very, very difficult matter, because talking about difficult topics does not really go along with giving comfort. Sometimes it's necessary, and when that's necessary and when I feel like it's good to talk about it, I will. Other times, I'll avoid talking about heavy topics due to the respect of everyone else. So, again, you know what's stupid? What I really don't like? The best example I can give is in my own life. My sister can wear men clothing, like jeans, or it's a typical stuff. She can wear shirts bought from men's clothing category. She can wear baggy clothes and all that stuff. Or go skirts if she ever wanted to. Some people will call that like a tomboy-ish attire, right? But if a man or boy wants to do the opposite way, where they want to have like a flower dress or something like that, it's immediately shut down. So, if the society wants to keep it black and white, keep it boy and girl, why are one side... Why is one side allowed to do both when you want to gatekeep it anyway? Websites and stores already label it by boy and girl. Even for shoes, which is also fucking stupid. Like, oh my god, don't get me started with that. Boys' shoes, I can't find shit. The only type of shoes I get are the ones that you can use for, like, tracking shoes, that I use for everyday purpose, for just wandering, just hiking. Basically getting hiking shoes for everyday purpose. I don't have sneakers or stuff like that. I only buy shoes that are waterproof and that you can use for hiking, that are comfortable for longer wear. And I use that until they're worn out, usually 2 years or plus. But that's just me. That also means I have difficulty finding shoes that look good. Because that doesn't exist really. Especially not for men shoes. Yeah? So, that aside, shoes aside. Wait, let me just read the comments real quick. But that bridge also needs a good support as well. It's tied to self-care. That's true. As soon as you said flower in the hair, I thought of Basil. Me too, honestly. I didn't say flower in the hair, but more like flower dress. But it also reminds me of Basil. It's like, oh yeah, that just reminded me. There was one time where I saw the word flower boy. I've heard it on Reddit before. And I saw people should stop calling femboys and should start calling them flower boys instead. And I saw people responding heavily negative on that, saying flower boys sounds even worse than just femboys, because femboy is just literally a female boy, right? I'm more femboy than anything else, but I would call myself non-binary, I guess, because I'm not sure of myself. I don't know myself. I have no ability to explore on my own. I'm unsure. I don't know shit. But I'm here to support. I'm here to help as much as I can. I respect that. I respect people's decisions. And, you know, if it's a bad decision to go one way or the other, why are we getting gatekeeping behind that decision? No, that's a bad thing. You shouldn't do that. You will regret it your entire life. Well, do you tell that to a baby? Do you tell to a baby, don't touch the fire, it will burn you? Do you think the baby will understand? Humans learn by experience. No matter how well known you are, you can't tell another human something and they can believe it with 100% certainty all the time. Well, if a gun shot comes up to your head, headshot, you're dead. It's common knowledge. You're not gonna test it out because you can put 2 and 2 together. Touching a fire, you can't feel it. Like, imagine it's the first time you see a fire and someone tells you, hey, it's gonna hurt you so badly, it's gonna burn your skin, it's gonna make you feel like you wanna die. It's literally hellfire. It's difficult to imagine that. It's more complex. If you see a brick falling down from the sky, you wanna avoid that. It's obvious. It's human instinct to avoid. At the same time, with fire, you can feel the heat. You see, oh, it's warm, there's temperature. That's how you learn. So, why are we gatekeeping decisions for someone else? When they think they want that and it's the right thing for them, they can explore it. Be supportive and help them. And if they think, oh shit, that's not really it, I have a horrible time, I wish I have never done that before. It's them. It's their decision, and help them come back. If they regret it, still be helpful. Don't say I told you so. No. You're gonna destroy your human life if you keep going like that. Keep being supportive. We are already living in a hellhole as it is, with everything that life is at the moment. That's just my 2 cents on the whole topic of LGBT and just in general. I'm half black. Well, when people talk about their skin colors, I'm like, you are human, I am human. You know what else? If you cook me good enough, I can also turn black. Just saying. I take it half-heartedly. I take it easy. My model is way more light-toned than how I actually am. My skin tone is much more to the less white area. I don't know how would you even do that? Huh. Can I even properly do it? Is that it? Nah. I don't know. I'll figure it out somehow. Something like this, but tiny bit more darker. Something like this, yeah. Similar. But it's definitely not as white as it is on my VTuber model. That was just created, well, kinda accidentally, but I don't care. It's just, of course I'm not gonna go on a black VTuber model, for example, right? That's like going the opposite way on purpose, and it would be rather rude. For my skin color, it's closer to white than the other direction. I'm not fully half, right? Literally orange. Be happy that you're not yellow, or you will be called an emoji Simpson. Well, anyway, in the end, I don't think of races, I only think of humans, individuals. How you look outside doesn't determine what you are inside. You're you. You're unique. You can't put people in boxes of categories. You can do that to games, but not to humans. You can do that to movies or books. If you could do that to humans, I want to be put in the box, in the category that says fantasy. Yeah, what type of a human is he? Is he Asian? European? Black? Nah, this human is fantasy. I want to be in the fantasy category. Fuck's sake, I just hate how the world is sometimes, and I just want to be there to just light-hearted in a way, you know, just chill. And I've been watching videos lately that really helps me a lot as well. I can even share it on my Discord later. It's about how a certain guy talks. Hey, come back here, this is where you belong. He's in the woods. Nature, that's where we belong. I want to get back in touch. I want to just go to a local forest like that guy. It's just the way the world is now is just too much. So why don't we try to lessen the burden of everyday life and just support each other where we can? Most of us already know how trashy it is. There's no reason to make it worse. There's no good that comes out of it. That's all I have to say. I've been talking non-stop. It just hit 10 p.m. 10 p.m. 01. It's my time to slowly head off due to me having a dog walk. Need to take care of my doggy. And gonna take a shower. And rest well. Love you too. And let me catch up to the comment real quick. I legit had burns all over my legs. I was like 7. Yeah, you learn by experience, basically. That's even more comforting to see everyone only writing open-minded and positive comments. Hey, I want to thank everyone. But one thing that I haven't achieved is just getting a proper answer for this one. Like, I have this one, right? Should I completely separate them and do on Discord? Or should I just say, fuck it, I just stream whenever I feel like it. Even if it's not a comfort game. Even if it's a fast-paced action game like this one or something like that. Should I just say, fuck it? I stream whatever. And we can see how it goes. If people really don't feel comforting, then... No! No! No, Tricia, oh my god, no, I can't believe that. Hey, how's it going? Jesus Christ, man, that's a huge raid. Holy fuck, holy. You won't believe it, I was just about ending my stream right now. Oh my god, everyone, just follow Tricia. They're amazing. I've been enjoying their content a lot recently. It's Mark. Welcome. I do this so often. Look, haven't I rated you last time and it was like close to your stream end or something? Or am I mixing it up with someone else? Literally was ending my stream right here. But for everyone who's new here, hey, I am Asakedia, a VTuber, a comfort VTuber. My journey, my purpose of my life is here to provide comfort. And this stream is now over. I want to give some love back to you. Hey, it's so nice. Thank you so much. You're so sweet and adorable. Thank you. This in the future. There's so many games that I've been talking about today's stream. Wizard of Legend, Outer Wilds, Galaxy on Fire 2. I don't even know if most people know any of these games. You Suck at Parking, Sky, The Children of the Light. I have never played Outer Wilds, it's on my wishlist. But all these games that I talked about and quickly hinted right now, I just made the speed run of the games that we talked about real quick. I want to try all of them. And today was more like a conversation and more so to help myself to find out what we're gonna do in the future with content. There was a huge talk about if I should stream Palworld or not. It's gonna be my first time. I have a unique playstyle that I have in mind that I want to do. And then there was a talk about should I separate it to only playing comfort games on stream and anything else that I want to play, like the fast-paced action games and all that stuff, only put it on Discord or not streaming at all, you know. But conclusion, gonna stream whatever the hell I feel like playing. Today has been a lot. There's, oh my god, a lot has been happening. Well, guys, let's do a double raid. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it so much. That's so kind of you, really. Thank you very much, Tristan. Everyone on Twitch, please leave a follow. And we're gonna raid someone. Do you like Digimon? Mr. Underhill, VTuber. Came back to streaming. An owl VTuber. Really nice. One of my kind of, what do you call them? I don't have words anymore. I'm tired of talking. One of my inspirations. There we go. And they're doing a subathon. Probably gonna be fun. I never seen a Digimon game, but I have to go. My doggo is waiting for me. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm gonna go raid All the Hell on Twitch, and everyone on YouTube, thank you so much. Literally every single one of you. I appreciate it so much. See you on Discord. Bye.